Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year. Can't believe it's 2023, but we're kicking off the WMCT-TV Member Spotlight. My name is Rob Schlacter, and I am thrilled to welcome our first guest of 2023, George Aronstein, who is the Director of Operations at the Apex Entertainment Center in Marlborough. George, Happy New Year.
Thrilled to be here. Happy New Year to yourself.
And welcome. So, want to start off, I'm sure a lot of the listeners are very familiar with Apex, but tell us a little bit about, for those of us who don't know the origin of how this all started. It was a huge project for Marlborough. How did Apex end up coming to Marlborough?
So I think that it was, working together with the city and bringing, fun back into the area. I mean, Marlborough is kind of known for having a ton of hotels and conferences, and it's right outside of Boston. So it's very convenient to get in and out of. And then, we have the hockey arena at the sports center literally down the street from us. So the ability to keep business in Marlborough and not have them go out elsewhere to look for fun or entertainment, I think was a huge undertaking. And, the plaza is very successful. We have several other businesses under our RA Ventures umbrella in that, with our car wash, the Pro Clean Car Wash, as well as the fantastic 110 Grill and Aviva Trattoria. So it's really nice to be associated all together, at home base in Marlborough.
Great, great. So here you have this phenomenal facility, indoor playground, all kinds of events and bowling and corporate events. And then all of a sudden, COVID hits.
Yeah,
and
it was
business disruption had to be. I mean, how did you guys survive that?
So we made a plan that we were never going to give up. We have this facility, and we had two others at the time. We had just opened our location in Albany, New York. It had only been open for less than 100 days. And in Syracuse, also at the Destiny USA Mall. So we have 3 locations. We shut them all down, but we made a commitment to ourselves and to our owner that we were never going to give up. And, we started donating almost everything. We donated to the first responders, both nurses, police, fire, once a week, to utilize some of the food and just help out with that. We joined up with the phenomenal group, the New England Center for Children, the NECC out of Framingham, and we would do essentially Meals on Wheels. We set up a phone line, we set them up with a menu, and they had houses that were, assisting with the children's growth throughout this whole process, because they don't, a lot of people don't know that, some of the community and some of the world couldn't shut down. Right. So we were able to feed their houses and the teachers and the students almost daily. They would call up. They had about a 10-hour window where we could cook, and we had, kind of bare bones with just managers in the building. But we started a delivery service, and we were able to deliver hot meals with allergen awareness attached to it, and dietary needs. And we kept things going. And, as things started to open back up again, we were, selling the Apex Center to private groups. So a company of 20 people, a company of 100 people, a birthday party of 20 people, you had the whole building to yourself. You felt comfortable. We were always cleaning, always fixing things up, and, trying to offer that value even in the toughest of times, because we knew we'd come out of this. And I think that, this past year, a couple years now removed, we're kind of flourishing, and I'm very, very proud of the business that we've been able to kind of produce. We reopened 3 locations in Albany, Syracuse, and our home base in Marlborough, and then we opened a brand new location in Virginia Beach. And between the 4 of them, they're doing excellent.
Good, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
And you speak of business, and the chamber has utilized for various events, including a nonprofit fundraiser recently, which was just outstanding. But I think a lot of people aren't aware from a business services perspective with companies around the region. Talk a little bit about what kind of offerings you have, including meeting space, et cetera, for companies.
I think that where we sneak up on people because it's a giant building. You look at all the signs on the foyer and you say like, well, are they axe throwing? Are they a breakout room? we are those in a sense because they're in our building, but Apex Entertainment itself, I have 30 luxury lanes with state-of-the-art tablets that you can, play different games on. We have a VIP area that can be rented out for personal or private with your own bathroom, your own pool table, a bar, and with a bartender. So like you can have that intimacy inside the center. We have an awesome ropes course. We have over 100 arcade games. Laser tag, bumper cars, go-karts is probably our number one, number two attraction, depending on if you like bowling or you like go-karts. But our carts get up to 45 miles an hour. They're really, really cool. And for local businesses, we sell sponsorships on it. So you could literally have your own go-kart and be riding it around on the track.
Oh, that's awesome.
We have a soft play area for younger kids with some bouncy castles and like a giant jungle gym. It's like a McDonald's indoor playground on steroids. It's pretty cool. We have 18 holes of blacklight mini golf available on our top floor. And then we get to the more adult side of it, or the business side of it. I have a 4,000 square foot ballroom that we've hosted several events from Maureen Hancock, The Medium. We just had a comedy show with Dave Radigan on New Year's Eve, which sold out the room. Every year I host a beer summit. So this past September, we had our Apex Entertainment 5K. And then that night we turned the whole building around, and I had 75 different liquor vendors between beer, wine, alcohol in, and we had raffle prizes. We had, kind of local celebrities there. And it was just like an awesome, fun night that, you wouldn't expect a place like us to do. And we do it all the time. And I think that's the best part about it. But that 4,000 square foot of meeting space and that upper bar area is perfect for a business outing if you want to rent it out privately. It's professional enough and fun enough at the same time that you can have your meeting from 9 to 5 and then, all right, everybody, we're going down to the bowling lanes, and then enjoy each other's company after work's over with your colleagues, who you spend more time with than most people anyway.
And I wanted to make sure that, I don't know if you mentioned it in that rundown, but you have simulators as well.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget those things. Yeah. So we have 4 simulator bays. So you can play 18 holes. You can play zombie dodgeball. You can play home run derby, slap shot. And, usually, which is really cool when we have the athletes come in, we do a lot with the Bruins and the Celtics. We had Zdeno Chara have a slap shot contest. We had Peyton Pritchard shooting hoops inside our simulator with some of the kids the other day. So it's pretty cool.
Great. So for people who don't often get a chance to sit down with somebody like you and talk, for chamber members and folks watching, explain to us the mission and philosophy of Apex in a nutshell.
I think we are about, it's a great question, because I think that our mission statement continues to evolve, but cleanliness is always going to be number one. Customer service is always going to be number one. So there's definitely, a lot of A's, 1A's, 2A's and things like that. But I think you're always going to come in and find a clean building. You're always going to come in and be wowed by our customer service. You're always going to come in and feel the value every dollar. We understand that, times are tough. And you want to be able to come in and spend, I have X amount to spend, and we want you to maximize that in our building and not feel like, I can't believe I spent $100 and all I got was this. We want you to come in and feel with a family of 2, family of 4, date night, just a husband and wife trying to get out, whatever. The ability to have that value at all times. Right. I think maximizing value for everybody, from a corporate entity coming in and having a Christmas party or a meeting here, we want to be able to wow you. You want to treat your employees to something nice after a hard year or, a successful year. Like, you want to be able to feel that. And I think that we kind of excel at that.
Great. So we've had a long relationship with the chamber.
Yeah.
For folks out there thinking about, what the chamber does and the value of a chamber, what have you found to be one of the
I think that the chamber has helped us bring a ton of more business into our location. It's helped create some great partnerships that we otherwise may not have had. I think that, if you know about us, you're coming. And I think that what the chamber has done is introduce us to some businesses that maybe didn't know that we're only 3 or 4 blocks away. And we're now working together, trying to offer them some value and a potential partnership or a go-kart sponsorship or a Christmas party or a birthday party for somebody's son or daughter. Like, we're able to partner with you guys and help each other out and really maximize our business and our footprint in the city of Marlborough.
Great. Well, we're glad business is back to great levels.
So are we.
And thank you for kicking off 2023 with
Thanks for having us.
A hint of optimism and continued success. So there you have it. Apex, come on down for those of you who found out things that you didn't know. It's a great place, and we look forward to seeing you and doing some more business with you this year. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.